Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. You are now watching us send it masterwork. Let's go ahead and slide into this message and see what it's giving. Because it's pretty much giving the truth and always giving the truth. The divine truth. So help me, ELOHYM, God Almighty, the Most High, Allah, the Source, the Creator, the highest of the high, and my divine forces. Who won't smoke with me? Who won't smoke with me? Who won't smoke with me? Who won't smoke with C? Who won't? Who won't smoke with me? Who won't? That nigga, y'all, I'm gonna tell y'all something. It's something about that goddamn, y'all listen. It's something about that goddamn, it's something about that Chris Brown diss. I'm telling y'all. When I hear that shit, if you do not feel the energy that is coming off that goddamn diss track, baby, I don't know what the fucking tell you. Every time I hear that motherfucker, I don't know why, but it's like I'm on a battlefield. You feel me? And I'm like, who won't smoke with me? Who won't smoke with me? I changed the C to a B. Who won't smoke with B? Who won't? Don't nobody want no motherfucker smoke. Like a bad lung. What's up? What's up? What's up, Miss Sanders? How you say your name? Kamala. No. Kim. Girl, don't nobody want no motherfucker smoke. You do it all right? Girl, that song, that damn diss track, baby, that shit had me tripping. I went there, I said, damn, every time I play that, and I be putting my bass on so I could be, you feel me? I be feeling like I'm on the battlefield. Everybody tripping about him saying, oh, Chris Brown foul. He gonna sit there and say, oh, when Takeoff died, they wished it was you. I mean, did he lie? Did he lie? Kimla. Okay. That nigga ain't tell no lie. Because when I looked on the internet, 80% of the people on the internet said it should have been Quavo instead of Takeoff. So it ain't like he made it up and put that in the track. I mean, he saw what we saw and he just put it in the song. So, I mean, let it go. Hey, Miss Noah, that nigga gonna know how to shut the fuck up. Like, that damn clip of Zoe, y'all know the dude with the dreads who was on Wild 'N Out. You know, the dude be doing the little twerk dances and shit. Y'all gotta watch his video. His shit had me hollering. He was like, come on, fight back, fight back. No, do this. That shit had me weak. He was in there talking about, I'm gonna do the water. Ugh. He was like, no, this is not gonna work. Oh, Kimla. Okay. Cause that Miss Sanders, they say I don't like to fuck up people's names and shit. How y'all doing out there? I'm doing donation readings too. But I'm just on here to shoot the shit, see who jump on this motherfucker. You feel me? Talk some shit. They tried to fuck that reading up about that Clive and that goddamn Jimmy Iovine. They ain't want nobody to see that shit. That's crazy. How the fuck Chris Brown damn reading going off? You feel me? Try to block that Jimmy Iovine because them motherfuckers know. That nigga been dead. Somebody been left that nigga Clive stanky. Okay, Kim. Yeah, I like that one better. Look, they said. It's the way I say it. And y'all, when I got on here, my phone was charged at 90%. Who won't smoke with me? Who won't smoke with me? Y'all having a good day, though. Y'all ain't responded back to that. He ate him up. Girl, have you ever been swallowed up? Ate his ass up. That's why I said, bro, y'all, leave that man alone. I said it. It's in my community board. I said it in my captions or whatever. I said, leave this nigga the fuck alone. Motherfuckers can't tell the difference when somebody's in their divine masculine energy and when they're working from pride and ego. Everybody thinking that Chris Brown is fighting him over or mad about Karuche. It's bigger than that. Like, motherfuckers don't know. Like, when him and her had broke up, let me tell you how much of a fuck nigga like a cornball Quavo is, right? And y'all don't know the truth. You only can know what people tell you or whatever. But what I'm telling you is divine facts. It's not me making some shit up. And it's not my truth because I wasn't there, right? So you know it's not my truth. So where did I get this from? Because when motherfuckers spit out lies, the truth start popping up. This nigga Chris Brown and that girl KRYST, they had split, but they were not done. Do not let the media lie to you, okay? I don't know what type of manipulation or what type of game she was playing, but it was a setup. And I keep telling y'all, and Quavo was a part of that setup. They had them police come to that boy house and lock his ass up. Or I don't know. They kept having a something about a restraining order. 50B. I don't know. It's false charges though. But Quavo had everything to do with that. Oh, y'all didn't know that, did you? Yeah, this is why you see, this is why I tell y'all to mind y'all fucking business. Like, if you're going to be in people's business, don't have no opinion or no expectation. Just take a step back and just observe. Once you start having opinion and shit, then that's when you start putting yourself in other people's karma to get your ass whooped. Because if somebody telling a fucking lie, you definitely in the set, like you in the wind to get karma. You always gonna be in the wind to get karma. I'm telling you. That's why when people be talking to me and they say shit, they be like, hey, ain't this? I'm like, nah, don't put me in that shit. Exactly what the fuck I say. If somebody got the truth on it, then I be like, nah, man, they not lying. I'm not about the hell no. I'm not catching nobody karma. Did y'all know that? No, y'all didn't. And I'm pretty sure the media not gonna tell you that. Why? Because the media job is to destroy Chris Brown. Because he won't be down with what they're down. So if you don't follow their agenda, they say, hey, we're going to end you. We're going to ruin you. Bitch, that's Chris Brown. Sound like Michael Jackson, huh? You can't. You can't. Let's say what else fuck shit Quavo did. Y'all see that interview when Chris Brown talking about, I said it to you twice. Like, it was some words that was being exchanged, right? And it was a deal or like some, not like, I don't want to say a deal because they like the devil. Like they came up with some type of agreement, I guess, to settle it like men on the court, I guess. But I know that basketball game was some type of involvement. But it was Quavo who brought it to him. It wasn't no Chris Brown coming to Quavo. It was Quavo coming to Chris Brown camp or actually coming to Chris Brown. I'm not going that deep. And the nigga never showed. Nigga never showed. But you show up for when that girl pressed them charges and shit. That was a setup. He wasn't even with her. Y'all don't know what the media do. I told y'all KRYST was a plant. Then what happened? They put Quavo, they pinned Quavo and KRYST against fucking Chris Brown. Y'all think it's just about a girl. No, if you don't do what they want you to do. Okay, look at these artists. Look at Drake. All these people going up against him for what? For what? You got to pay attention. And that's not Kanye going up against no motherfucking Drizzy. Do not believe that dumb shit. That's a fucking straight AI. That is not no fucking yay. That is not, I'm trying to tell you, the Kanye who did the one who sang this time, I throw your hands up in the sky. Welcome to the good life. Nigga, tell me what's good. Why it's only fucking drama when you in the hood? The only thing he wish a nigga would. Welcome to the good life. That Kanye, no. Or when you get up, no. He did not put out no diss towards no fucking Drake. Do not believe that shit. I'm like, cause they kept saying Ye put out a diss. I'm like, where did this at? Cause I'm like, where's Ye energy at? Y'all feel it? I didn't feel it either. Damn, y'all feel that? Cause I didn't feel it either. I said it's giving AI like that Tupac and that Snoop Dogg was giving. And a lot of y'all, I could tell y'all not that bright. That is Drizzy rapping those bars as Tupac and as Snoop. He just got that AI voice on. How the fuck you can't tell that that's still Drizzy? Like, I don't know what the fuck going on with the people in the world, but you know what? If you can't see past that, them niggas talking about this motherfucker done got somebody. That is who the fuck he get? Because that's clearly him. When y'all be hearing Lil Wayne talking about back it up and up and up, that's Lil Wayne. That's not a computer. It's a computer that's altering his voice to sound like that. For those of you who my age, don't y'all remember that Goosebumps little thing, that microphone you put over your mouth and then it changed your voice? Yeah, it's one of those. But y'all better pay the fuck attention. It's more than that. Remember when I said people gotta feel these bills or they gotta do X, Y, Z and shit? That's what I'm saying. Like, look at, why would Kendrick come at Drake? It's 3 rappers that's supposed to lead a game or stop pushing that agenda. Drake, Kendrick, and fucking J. Cole. Why would Kendrick diss Drizzy? It don't matter if they had beef. How the fuck you got beef but y'all just had the big 3? Listen, y'all gotta pay attention. So either way it go, that would make Kendrick look like a bitch because that means you had pent up animosity all this time and you ain't grown enough to tell me. So don't say that. Cause when you say it to grown people look at it like that. This nigga was just holding in anger. Like, no, don't do that. He had to fulfill some shit. I'm telling you, he had to fulfill something. And they told them, yeah, go ahead and take a shot at Drake. But don't put no name on it. So it look like you going at J. Cole and Drake. That nigga ain't want to do that. But he ain't got no choice. Look at Lil Uzi Vert, and this is my confirmation to show you. Look at Lil Uzi Vert. Y'all better wake the fuck up. These people sell their souls and they do contracts. And within these contracts, this is what the fuck is said. Hey, we need you to parade around in this little outfit right here, in this little giddy up. And we gonna tell you to giddy up, bitch. You feel me? Like when Chris Brown said, bitch. Okay? You feel me? Because that bitch, I felt that in my soul, in my spirit, like in my sacral chakra. I said, oh yeah, that nigga ready for you to respond back because he got him loaded up like pepper seeds. Got an extra clip because it's only for his specialies. What? This is especially for you. Try to diss Chris Brown. What kind of referee is you? Swallow your whistle. Make a nigga ride with the pistol. Because the fakest niggas ride with the pistol. Even if I die, I'ma die with the pistol. If you stand over my body, I'll probably kill you. Come on now. That's the type of energy that Chris Brown was giving. Trying to disrespect the nigga game. What kind of referee is you? Y'all act like y'all know stuff. And y'all don't know a motherfucker thing. These people is dog. Y'all see somebody, well, why the fuck would he do that then? Why the fuck would he parade? Because he sold his soul, dumbass. That's why he did that. And within that contract, well, why would these people make him do that? Because for one, he a black man. For one, he got control. Who did he control? Whoever the fuck his fans is. He got some type of platform where people will listen. That's why. Well, why would they do Lil Uzi Vert? I don't know. You got to ask them. But I know they put in their goddamn contracts. Hey, let's say your favorite color blue. You first came out. That's all you talking about, blue. Then all of a sudden you see them say, nah, man, my favorite color red. I ain't never say that. That's because it's within their contract. Puppet on the string, bitch. Whatever I say do, y'all got to do. Whatever I say, y'all got to do. That's the energy. That's why I said, how the fuck do you go from God Almighty, who do not control you, where it's peace at, to go where it's chaos and where they control you? That's fucking mental patient behavior. That's stupidity. That shit won't ever add up to me. One thing about me is, and I view you as a weak-ass individual, and I don't give a fuck how you feel, you a weak-ass individual. To allow somebody to control you, you weak as fuck. You weak. Because the creator that will not created you demons don't even control you. Give you the ability to have free choice of will and to be free-spirited. Vroom. But meanwhile, you want to come over here and sell your soul and then get manipulated and look stupid. We as the people, we need to wake the fuck up and stop feeding this bullshit. Cancel that nigga, cancel Lil Uzi Vert. Why are we canceling him? Because Didn't I tell him not to call me? Didn't I tell him not to call me? Damn, didn't I say I work off my phone? Anywho, these niggas, you need to cancel them. Cancel their asses. You not canceling them because they walking around in women clothing. You canceling them for the truth. Because a nigga sold his soul to allow some fake elite motherfuckers to dictate what the fuck he do to trick the public, to teach y'all to be low vibration just for some fucking money and for some fucking fame. Imagine what the fuck he'll do for a Klondike bar. Walking around with a Birkin. This is not normal, people. This is not cute. It ain't even got nothing to do with the alphabet community at this point. It got everything to do with people selling their soul and allowing Satan or whoever, what negative entity, to control them for some fucking clout. And then get on a platform to trick the people. And y'all eat that shit up. This is why I'm here. This is why I have a purpose. Because of stupid motherfuckers like this. Don't miss the message because you dislike the messenger. I don't give a fuck because I'm divinely protected. But I'm not going to get on here and not tell you what the fuck the truth is. The main energy is y'all are listening to people who sell their soul to allow a negative entity. So if you bumping them, you have a negative entity. I mean, that same negative entity is controlling you as well. Why don't you think that it's not? If energy don't die and it transfer, if you listening to a dark energy, what the fuck is that dark energy doing? Because you're not high vibe enough to transmute the energy. It comes right in your body. What you do is, because spiritually, because y'all are not intelligently in tune with it. Spiritually, you no longer be an avatar or a spirit. You become a sponge. When energy is around, we become a sponge. This is the best way for me to describe what I see what I see to y'all. You become a sponge. Everybody becomes a sponge unless you know how to transmute energy. When you transmute energy, you become a force to be reckoned with, okay? But until then, everyone is a sponge. If you take a sponge and you put it in a cup of water, what the fuck gonna happen? That's the best way for me to describe it. So if you going around negative energy, you a sponge. Negative water is what we're going to say. For the people that's that slow, you're going to absorb all that negative water. If you're going around positive people, you're going to absorb all that positive energy. I break it down in layman terms for you to understand. I would take it to elementary. I would take it to the point where there's no way for you to not interpret or understand what the fuck I'm saying. It's bigger than the alphabet community. It's bigger than men dressing up like women or women dressing up like men or women being naked in general. The main energy is these people are being told to do this for money. You sitting over here, I remembered, to the people that's new, y'all don't know this. But y'all be walking around thinking these certain celebrities got all this money and you got way more money, way more control, and way more power than they do. You just don't believe it because of what the fuck you see. That's trickery. It's called an illusion. Because if you were to raise your vibration and your spirit travel and you look, what did that whole nigga say? You had all them persons on Instagram but met you in person, you ain't had none. That jury. Jury, too much jury. Niggas be reading that. Some of that shit be fake. Y'all be thinking they be throwing real money and shit, maybe in the strip club, okay? They not, come on. Louis Vuitton is one of the people who is like the fake elite. So you mean tell me you don't think that they get them clothes and stuff? Ain't nobody giving your ass no clothes. Who the fuck are you? Exactly. All y'all out here sipping lean and Molly and shit, doing perks and shit. Cause of who? Future. Nigga ain't popped a perk even if he got his body hurt. Got y'all out here. This is the nigga who I just told you, I just explained it to you. When you can start off liking blue, but then they say, hey, tell him that your favorite color red. This is a nigga who don't do fucking drugs. But because he had, why would they use Future? Didn't he have all y'all rocking to his fucking music? Did you see the fan base that was coming off that nigga? The numbers that was coming off of that nigga? Let's say it's 1 million people in the world, which we know it ain't, right? That nigga had 999,000. That number big. That mean only 1% was missing. Yeah, come here. Come and step into my office. Now, hey, either you gonna do this or you gonna do that. That nigga said, nah, I'm gonna get in here because I don't want nobody playing my butthole. I think he did sacrifice somebody. I gotta look into that. Don't quote me on that because I ain't looked into it. So the nigga said, okay, I pushed the agenda with the negative energy through the music. Okay, so what you need me to do? I need you to rap about doing drugs, hardcore drugs. Gotcha. Percocet, Molly Percocet, chase a check, never chase a bitch. Y'all niggas in there hear that shit, never chase a bitch, chase a check. Spiritually, let me tell you what the energy off that means. They're trying to make you into a homosexual energy, and you don't even fucking know it, because you talking about, man, y'all woke people, y'all get on my nerve. Woke people know energy. And that was the first thing that we were taught when we were high vibe. All high vibrational beings know energies. That's how we know where to go and where not to go, what to eat, what not to eat. Okay? So when he say chase a check, never chase a bitch, he telling you put your money before anything. He telling you to chase money. If you come over here to God Almighty side, God Almighty say you don't chase money. Money chase you. Money come to you. You attract money. You don't chase a dollar. You make your money work for you. You don't work for your money. God Almighty will tell you that right in your ears. Because it was a point in time on my timeline. God Almighty said, no, you don't work for your money work for you. Oh, shit. Since you put it like that. But you don't do that because you're not spiritually inclined. Y'all call spiritually inclined woke people stupid. Conspiracy theories. I'm not a goddamn conspiracy theorist. I'm not none of that, bitch. If you ever see me drop a message, I'm telling you the truth, the divine truth, the God Almighty truth, the Most High truth, Allah truth, the source truth, the creator truth, ELOHYM truth, the highest of the high truth. I'm not here to capture you. I'm not fucking lying. These people, they get up here and they manipulate energy. How do they manipulate energy? Future told y'all that he do drugs. And then there's people who know he don't do it and still be bumping them. Now, I ain't gonna cap. I do be bumping that March Madness. Now, that's it. In some lyrics, I be don't saying it. Because I can't have my mind blown. I need my mind to be sufficient. You feel me? Like, you got to pay attention to what you rapping. Because in your mind, you think you just rapping. The universe don't give a fuck. The universe know better. The universe say whether you rapping or not, motherfucker, it's coming out your mouth. For the people that's new, it was an NBA Youngboy song that I was singing, and I love that song. But then when it hit me, the energy, I'm talking about when the energy finally hit me. Why did the energy finally hit me? Because God Almighty was shielding and protecting me. Did I lose the shield of protection? This gonna sound contradictory. Like yes and no. Meaning God Almighty just removed a little bit of the shield. So I can see, like, hey, that's what I mean by God Almighty will sprinkle it on your spirit. Like, hey, you ain't listening to this shit. I couldn't feel the energy when I was singing it. I'm not gonna lie. God Almighty opened up that shit and put that energy on me. I got right on fucking live. And I said, oh, yeah, I had to stop singing that song because the words that he was saying, he was saying he don't want to live no more. Like you speak this shit into existence, but you're rapping it. So it's worse than you just talking it. Like you see how I'm talking right now versus you rapping or singing. Why? Because you're making it like a frequency vibration, if that makes sense. Like when I'm talking, it's a vibration. You feel me? But when you're singing or something, like it's making a tune, it's making a sound. You feel me? Like it's people that's musically inclined, they know what I'm saying. I'll get ready to say the T word, that's why I caught it. But anywho, be careful what you listening to and what you repeat. That's why I told y'all I had to make high vibrational music. Music that when you rap it, it empowers you and raise your vibration instead of devouring you and lowering your damn vibration. You feel me? These niggas out here, y'all looking at Lil Uzi Vert and the ones who in the dark, this nigga gay, this nigga gay. He might not even be fucking gay, right? Let's say he not gay, but he dress up like he gay. Cause look at Young fucking Thugger. I'm not gonna cap. But I believe Birdman did hit that. I ain't trying to play the nigga. I'm gonna keep it a band. Unless they just made it look like, I don't know. I ain't looked into that. You feel me? I gotta look into shit. So don't quote me on it. Okay? This is just me saying it. But I'm not gonna lie. Look how he first came out. Everybody know he was sweet as hell. Didn't they make him be sweet as hell? They kicked Lil Wayne to the curb and brought in Young Thugger. This is what I mean by a carbon copy. Try to do a doppelganger. No, he didn't copy Lil Wayne. He already had his flow. And the people knew that it sounds similar to Lil Wayne. They added him to Birdman. He came up. Now this nigga not pushing out their agenda or doing something that they want him to fucking do. And look where he at. Everybody who do not do what they want them to do end up dead or in prison. When they get, if you see them get out of prison, that means they done agreed to some type of deal. Remember, they made Lil Wayne do a year for a gun that didn't even have his fingerprints on it, and the person said it was his gun. That was crazy. They should let that man go, pull his tour bus over. And they kept pulling his tour bus over, because I never forget that. It was when Lil Wayne then was on damn tour, every time he would get his bus pulled over. And they would search. So when they had first found that weed, he knew to keep his shit clean, but then they found that gun, and it wasn't even his fucking gun. The nigga, the little light-skinned nigga, brown-skinned nigga with the glasses said that was my fucking gun. No cap. I'll never forget that. They had the video. That's a milli. Like, I'm seeing, look, they said she go hard. I remember that little dude. He looked like a nerd. That's why I was like, damn, he the one that got the gun? Because it could have glasses. I'm not saying people with glasses is all nerds. It's just the way he looked. Like, he looked like he take his index finger and push his glasses up. You feel me? All the time. That's what I mean. But anywho, because you know people that's cool kids, you know they raise their glasses from the side of the specs. You feel me? But anywho, we ain't gonna go that deep. But that's what I'm saying. Same thing with Lil' Kim. She went to jail for a year. T.I. Like, y'all gotta pay attention. Y'all gotta pay attention. I'm going to tell y'all something. That nigga Eminem been laying low. Because let me tell you why. People who really listen to Eminem or fuck with Eminem, you really going to say, oh, yeah, she know what the fuck she talking about. That nigga already, these people be having a traumatized life. They come from where nobody want them or where they feel not in the group, right? So this is why I boost y'all confidence up and tell you, like, not trying to make y'all be like me, but have that type of energy. Because if you don't, then you're sought out for, but not for the right reasons. It's like an easy target. If you somebody who ain't got no friends, but you in the energy of you feeling lonely, you easy to get. All I gotta do is get a group of my friends and welcome you in. And then once I feel that I got you, I can get you to do whatever the fuck it is I want you to do. This is how wicked people think, and this is how they do. You're not gonna tell me I seen it in the movies, I seen it in real life, and I see it spiritually. I'm telling you. This is why do you think I tell you to love yourself, to not be emotionally attached to nothing? I'm telling you, I'm setting you up to win. Because if somebody come in and pull any of these things, you're not going to fall victim. Oh, if somebody ain't ever told you that you were beautiful, but then they throw in somebody that come over there that's real fucking fine. Real fucking fine, whether you male or female, and they over there kissing your ass, souping you up. Oh, you gorgeous, or you handsome. You ain't ever had nobody tell you this. And if somebody actually look good, then they invite you over, y'all have sex, and they play this awesome role. Then when they get your ass, some of y'all sleeping with people like that right now and don't even know it, or got them as friends, family members. So I'm telling you, snakes are snakes, serpents are serpents. You just gotta see through the fucking bullshit, and a lot of y'all, you not seeing through it. Don't allow these people to consume you in they bullshit. This is why you focus on what you got going on. If you focusing on what you got going on, whether Future do drugs or not, it's not gonna bother you, because you ain't fucking with Future. You fucking with yourself. You focusing on what you got going on. Be so focusing on what you got going on that when you look up into the world, everything is shocking to you. Damn, I didn't know this was going on. Blah, 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 da, 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 da. I'm sitting here telling you certain shit, like shit that's dealing with Chris Brown and him. I fuck with him. Like, I'm a fan. But it be shit like let's say I didn't know who Chris Brown was. Like, and people like, oh, Chris Brown fuck Sweetie. Well, I mean, not, yeah, you're right. Let's say I didn't know who Sweetie was, right? They be like, oh, Chris Brown, oh shit, who the fuck is Sweetie? I didn't know that. Like, be like that. If you can tell, if you the type of person, girl, let me tell you, a dude, yeah, they were talking about this. Like, that says a lot about your character. You be in everybody's business that you ain't got no business. How the fuck you know everybody's business? It's only one being that know everybody's business. This is how I know divine facts. It's God Almighty. The only reason why I know some of y'all business is because of God Almighty. I got the ability to look, but I don't be wanting to know y'all business. Like, for real, for real. That's on God Almighty. I don't care what you did last year. I don't give a fuck about what you did yesterday. I don't give a fuck what you just did. Only thing I need is what the fuck God Almighty want to gift you. That's all I need. I don't need to know your rap sheet, your history, none of that. I'm not nosy. I don't care. See where your attention span go to. If it always go to something negative, you need to put your head between your legs and kiss your ass goodbye, because you done fucked up. It's like, it's bigger than what the fuck y'all think it is. These people are selling their souls and allowing other people to control them, and the people that's controlling them are witches and warlocks. These fake elite people have these witches and warlocks coming here. They do seance. I'm telling y'all, I see this shit. And y'all possibly like, how do you see this? With my fucking third eye. When they tell you that you can astro travel, y'all believe that shit and all this shit. So when I tell you, when you see somebody doing it physically, because they tell you, like, y'all used to people having to lay down and do all this shit, they be fucking lying. If you got to lay down to get something, then you ain't astro traveling doing nothing, because everybody can lay down to get something. Show me you going live, or show me you being awoke, being in your spirit travel somewhere, especially to somewhere that done already happened. Travel somewhere where it's just now going on. The spirit can't do that, because they capping. I'm telling y'all, I done seen this shit. My spirit would travel somewhere. I done seen them in the woods of California. I done seen them in the chapel. I done seen them in Disneyland, underground. All this shit. I'm describing it to you. The reason why you don't believe it is because you've never seen it. So when it comes out and you finally see it, and then you go back to my videos, you be like, man, this bitch described this. This bitch did not go there. She ain't been there. How the fuck does she know this? You will have witches and evil people tell you that it's the devil. Do not fuck with them people. They're trying to take credit from God Almighty. I'm not saying God. I'm not saying Jesus. I'm saying the creator's motherfucking name. God Almighty. I don't work with no negative entity, no demons, no dark shit, no nothing. I'm the one that's telling you it ain't no such thing as a fucking good witch. So listen, even if I was negative, right? I'm putting my foot in my own ass, right? Because I'm telling you there's no such thing as a good witch. The fuck? How can I be a witch and I'm telling you there's no such thing as a fucking good witch? So if it came out that I was a witch, then you still wouldn't fuck with me, because I told you there's no such thing as a good witch. The fuck? Make it make sense. I'm not here to motherfucking cap. I'm not here to sell you no dream, baby. I'm not Martin Luther King. I'm Britney Spinks. Get it right. Now get it right. Like, come on. What do I got to get to sell you wolf tickets? What do I get from this? Ain't nobody cutting me no fucking check, bro. I'm not doing shit for clout. I really don't like attention, despite what the fuck you think, unless it's coming from people that I fuck with. But it's not the attention where people is in my ass or in my face. It's like we're both just breaking bread. When you're a person that gets attention, you don't crave attention. You draw back from it. People don't, when people be regular, oh, I want to be a celebrity. Then when they become a celebrity, they don't want that shit. That's what I'm saying, telling you, you gotta stop projecting or viewing people from your energy. And you gotta view people from the energy that's being presented from you. I mean the energy that's being presented in front of you. I do apologize, y'all. I did just hear some gay ass earlier. Like 33 minutes earlier. But anywho, do not let these celebrities fool y'all, man. This is what the fuck they do. This is exactly what the fuck they do. They got the fake elite people. Like, they be having Beyonce, Erykah Badu, Taylor Swift, Oprah. But I feel like Oprah and Ellen them, they like, I don't know what they do. I feel like they more so handlers. They not witches. Like, they don't got no damn, I don't know. It's not no, they don't got no, because these motherfuckers ain't got no powers. I don't even say that. Like, they don't got whatever the fuck these bitches got. Like, I guess they not witches. They just demons. They just dark. You feel me? But people like Taylor Swift, she a witch. Like, they about to put her, because she already went in this stage. That's why I'm sitting here telling you, it's like some ritual they perform for that goddamn Super Bowl, and they put her in this energy where she's about to do something. I keep telling y'all, that's why I be like, y'all gonna learn. Like, spiritual warfare or spiritual shit is the original. How we live now, that was taught to us. The original shit is what I'm describing to y'all. This is what we originally accustomed to. You so low vibe that it sound weird or you don't get it or it's not clicking. People that vibrate high or close to high vibration, when I say stuff like this, it sizzles on their spirit and they get confirmation. They're closer to remembering the original. And this is the original where we notify energy. We can decipher between energy. All it is. If y'all want to idolize people that sold their soul that don't even control themselves, cool beans. That's what you choose. But stay the fuck around from people who don't choose that. Because God Almighty see the shit that y'all doing, like trying to think, oh, well, I don't like this person, let me go around them. Yeah, you going to get your motherfucking head bust to the white meat. Y'all already been dropped on your head. It's like y'all head is cracked open. It's like when people like us look at you, you don't got no top. It's like imagine a bottle. Take the top off. You don't got no top. Anything can go in there and anything come out of there. The top is what stops the soda from coming out or soda going in. But you know what? Everybody ain't smart like that. I told y'all the real gods and goddesses are being awakened to who they are. They remember who they are and they stepped into their power. I even told you, like, you could have seen somebody who you thought was timid and weak become powerful, but not in a negative way. I even told y'all some people, like I told y'all about y'all body. Y'all might see people start going from like 5 foot to 6 foot. And they told y'all at the doctor's office that you can't grow bigger. Grow no more after 18 or certain ages. And we soak this shit up. But then when you see somebody who's of age, that's 30 something, go from fucking 5 foot to 6 foot, then what is you gonna come up with? Because the nigga didn't go get no BBL. The bitch ain't go get no BBL on their knees. What you gonna come up with? So are we going to believe that after 18 you still can grow? Well, that's just one person. So then when everybody start coming out, the ones that's supposed to they become giants or they grow, then what? What is that? Oh, they done put some shit in the stuff. Like, if you one of these people, you are gonna be the one that get left behind. I'm telling you. You the ones who play devil's advocate and don't even know it. You have this weak negative energy. I seen y'all get left behind. When something is shown to you, if you keep trying to fight it, I'm telling you, you got devil's advocate energy on you. You're definitely getting left behind too. And what I mean by left behind, this is the best example. Anybody that saw the Prince of Egypt, remember when they was following behind Moses and the people? Then God Almighty closed that damn water. Yeah, that's what I mean, get left behind. You're going to get washed out. Totally, dude. You're going to get wiped out. And then whatever type of creatures is in that water that was waiting for God Almighty to put that water back together, going to eat y'all alive. They love some negative energy. Like to eat it. It does something to them. That's why you don't see them eating positive shit. It's like positive shit is like, it fucks them up. Or they just know not to eat it. Like high vibe energy, they tell that low vibe. I don't know what it is. It's something about low vibrational energy that when they ingest it, it does something good. I don't know, and they like how it feels or something. I'm talking about these little sea creatures or whatever they are, cause they crazy. So I say it. Some of them, it's like some of them you can read about them in like mythology or something. I mean, did I just make up a word? Mythology. Like you can read about them and shit. I'm telling y'all, like Medusa parents, like y'all think that shit. Y'all thinking that these people y'all thinking people had people that look like us and shit. That's why I keep telling y'all. Some people had animals for parents. Like that's why they came out with that goddamn George of the Jungle. Like y'all better, I don't know. Y'all can stay blind all y'all want to, but I'm not blind. And I'm going to get on here every day and do what God Almighty tell me to do. Save God Almighty people. No, I'm not no middleman. You don't gotta come to me or go through me to get through God Almighty. That's bullshit. Ain't no middleman with no God Almighty. And I'm telling you this is divine facts. If anybody tell you that you gotta do this and do all of that, they're cap. I'm telling you what the rules are to be connected to God Almighty. Be your fucking authentic self. Give praise and gratitude. Be thankful. Love thy neighbors, but your neighbors is positive because you surround your environment. God Almighty gets you to get rid of what don't serve you. Because when we say love thy neighbors, you think love everybody. No, your neighbor shouldn't be the devil. So boom, now y'all looking stupid. When God Almighty, and they be Christians, well, God Almighty said love everybody, and these be the main one, be hypocrites, talk shit about people. No, when God Almighty said love your neighbor, that means your neighbor should be an angel. Just to give you an example. Should be of an angel. So if you got a demon as a neighbor, something ain't right. You don't got to go to church in order for you to be saved. And the reason why I'm using the word saved is because that's what y'all accustomed to. You don't got to go to church in order for you to get to your salvation, to get to your ELOHYM. You don't got to go through Jesus to get to your damn see, you said, I was going to say ELOHYM. You don't got to go through Jesus to get to your ELOHYM. And in fact, by you fucking with that energy, you're going to lose everything. Because for one, you're putting another God before God Almighty. For two, that's a dark energy. That's a pagan god. If you knew what they huffed and they puffed and that motherfucking energy within that damn name, you would not be saying it. You would refrain from using that word in general. The name that God out, if your mama called you, if my mama named me Brittany, but y'all walking around calling me Bridget, what the fuck? No. My mama named me Brittany. So if God Almighty gave Yeshua the name Yeshua, call him what the fuck God Almighty called him. Because you want to be specific in the spirit realm. You can't see the spirit, let alone feel it. Because if you could, you would feel the energy that comes from off of Jesus. It's not what the fuck, especially in this time. It's not, because it's a low frequency. Anything that's low frequency, you're going to know. You're going to know. If you're high vibe, you're going to know. It's going to throw you off, but not in a way where you be fucked up. No, where you be like, oh, nope. What I be saying, get me the fuck up out of here. You be saying some shit like that. Come on now. If you a vessel like I'm a vessel, you more so, you more so like, nah, they gotta leave. I ain't going no fucking way. They got me fucked up. I'ma stand here and make their stomachs, make their stomach sick. You feel me? Like, cause I'm one of those. That's why I tell y'all, stop listening to what society taught you. I'm not here to give you no bullshit. I know how to connect to God Almighty. How you connect to God Almighty? Don't do it right now, cause it's a field. A shield up. When you get out, say, hey, God Almighty, what you doing? Just checking in. Just want to give you praise. Want to thank you for all you done for me, keeping me protected. That's all. Okay. You do that over time, and you keep doing it. You can't rush or demand when God Almighty make the voice be known to you. God Almighty know how to work with you. God Almighty know you from your crown to your root. God Almighty designed and created you, baby. And I don't want to even say design. You feel me? Because I feel like, the fake elite and all them, they design and create shit. We come from nature. Nature and shit. Good shit. That's why you got to make sure you preserve what needs to be preserved, which is your mind, your energy, your peace. If you fucking with people that's willing to sell, like, look at these celebrities. They willing to sell their soul to be controlled, to trick you just to get some money, and they ain't even happy. How sick is that? Imagine you selling your soul for fortune and fame, right? And you ain't happy. You miserable as fuck, and then you paranoid and scared. That nigga Eminem, they said he was 16 years free from drugs. You want to know the real reason why? And I'm not taking nothing away from his sobriety, but you want to know the real reason why that nigga stopped doing drugs? Okay, because that's what I was supposed to tell y'all, but God Almighty I got a little sidetracked. Eminem. That nigga Eminem was seeing fucking demons and shit. He was seeing them shits where he was paranoid. And it was times where he would go to sleep and he would, because they put him in this energy. When you sell your soul, they perform these rituals. I told y'all they had these witches and all this shit, right? I'm going to tell y'all something. And I said this a long time ago. Like, I used to tell people, and they be like, man, you don't even know these people how. And even then, like, I did not know that I had gifts in, y'all. It's crazy when you look back at when you go into your spiritual journey, like when you get far, and then you look back, you be like, damn, I didn't know I was psychic in. This nigga would see the demons. So what he would do was he would drink hella coffee, energy drinks, like take stuff that'll keep him up. He would not fucking sleep. That's why he used to, when he came around, y'all, you don't y'all remember the real Eminem, he used to have them bags under his eyes. I'm telling you why he had those bags under his eyes, because he would see demons. They would perform, it's some type of ritual that they performed on Eminem especially. And the reason why they performed it on him is because, remember, he was a child and his mother didn't fuck with him like that. Remember I said they get the people either, like they try to get you when you at your lowest. And when you break your integrity, that's when they got you. Only the people who break their integrity are the ones who end up in this predicament. Eminem, he broke his integrity. So listen up, I'm about to tell you. This nigga couldn't sleep because of them demons and all that shit. He had to stay up. He didn't like being asleep. Then drugs. He was doing drugs and all this shit. And when I guess, I don't know how he saw it, because I'm not tapping into that man energy. It scared the shit out of him. So I guess he got some type of wind from somebody that's spiritual or something, or a little bird. I don't know how he got it, because that's not my job to tell how he got it. And he stopped doing the drugs. Once he started seeing that the drugs was doing him justice, like it wasn't completely cutting the shit off, but it was helping him way better, he stopped doing fucking drugs. He stopped drinking. He stopped doing all that shit. He didn't do nothing. Nothing. Stop popping Nodo. And for those of you who like, what is Nodo? It's a pill that keep you up. Some type of, like, he Eminem. He had the ability to go get these fucking some type of pills prescribed over the counter, because the Nodo he was taking the Nodo so much that his body became immune to it. It's like the shit that he was gassing himself up with, his body started becoming immune to it. So he had to go over the counter to get certain type of prescription drugs. This is for him to stay up, not to sleep. Who the fuck take, I'm gonna tell you something. I know college kids, when they be doing that final week and all that shit exam, but who the fuck take medicine so they stay the fuck up? Really, really think about that. See, when you spiritual, it already hit you. Somebody who's being attacked by demons. But this gonna go over your head. You gonna think somebody making it up. Everything that I'm telling you, you can look it up. That nigga was so terrified of demons, like he was going through a trance, like when he pulled back from doing them fucking drugs, and he was looking at people in the entertainment industry, like people that was supposed to be his friends or not his friends, they just was in the same group, they signed the same contract or was under the same stipulations, they'd be at them parties. When that nigga went into them rooms, this when he took the drugs out, and he started looking at people, boy, because let me tell y'all something. The first time that they showed me him being able to see people for who they are, like seeing them as the demon, boy, that nigga looked like Forrest. I was running. Looked like the nigga's mouth get out. So then he had to control it. And what I mean by control it is control the not freaking out part, because he was making it seem like he was still doing drugs, and he was not doing drugs, y'all. He was manipulating them at first to make them seem like he was under some type of sedation, like under some type of influence or something. When that, listen, it was MTV or BET. It's MTV, because that bitch wouldn't have been on no BET Awards. Something like that. Some type of awards. VH1 or whatever. That nigga Eminem was presenting Lady Gaga a fucking award, and she had that meat suit on. Go back and look at that fucking clip, and you gonna see exactly what the fuck I'm talking about. Where he stopped doing fucking drugs and he could see people. If this bitch just had on, because listen, you are not spiritually tapped in. You just looking at a meat suit. So this what further proves my point. If she just got a meat suit on, why the fuck is he that scared? It's just a meat suit. That's just like if you go get some meat and put it on your clothes. Why would he be that scared? Because y'all are not spiritually tapped in. You don't see what the fuck a spiritual person see. That's a full-blown motherfucking demon right there with a goddamn meat suit on. All you see is a person with a meat suit. That's because you're under a fucking illusion. When that nigga pulled back from them goddamn drugs and them eyes was open, That motherfucker looked at Lady Gaga. Motherfucker about shitted his fucking jaws because I feel like the demons that he came across, I don't know, they scared him, but it was just something about her that had his ass like shook. And she had a meat suit on. Like the other ones was dressed up like demons. Like they had these big ass jackal heads, like stupid shit. This bitch just had on a fucking meat suit. And the reason why I'm telling you this is because I'm watching him interact with these people. But when it came to her, and maybe because hers was on TV, and I feel like God Almighty was using that to show, the people that's woke, the high vibe people, like, hey, the nigga was scary. Go look at it. I'm telling y'all. Then they told him, then they had him be a plant, because y'all talking about he ain't said so. Yes, fuck he did. They had him go at Michael Jackson. They had him go at all the people. Y'all see, we thought the shit was cool when he first came out. Yeah, but when you spiritually tapped in, you see it. All the people, Britney, just like all these people was getting abused or getting stolen from, whatever. He had them. They had Eminem because he was just like Little Uzi Vert, except for white people don't have that type of humiliation rituals where he had him go at everybody. Then they knew what type of shit that Michael Jackson was on. Michael Jackson bought that nigga catalog. So every time he dropped music, he got paid. They like the industry plant people against each other. And you have to do what they say if you sign those contracts. Let's say you and Sarah are best friends. Y'all ain't ever switched on each other, but because y'all signed them contracts, y'all got a beef. And it's not fake beef where y'all put up a little show, but then when the cameras cut off, y'all be friends. No, there's some shit that the ones who already is demons do. Like, let's say Cardi B and Nicki Minaj was real, both of them was real demons, and that's what they do to fake it, and then they go behind and then be friends. No, 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 no. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about where they destroy your friendship because y'all the ones who push positive energy. You don't get that. The demons get to get that, where they fake like they dislike somebody, but then they still be shopping and be cool. It's an illusion. You don't get to fake it. You got to really, really do this shit. You got to really, yeah. So now you and your best friend is no longer friends because y'all signed contracts and you can't tell them no, because if you tell them no, what you do? You reneged on your contract. And they tell you what the fuck go on. And they ain't even got to tell you. You in it. So you see what's going on. Remember when I tell you can learn from other people's experiences. They done seen people be coming to the party and then all of a sudden they don't come to the party no more. And then they end up in body bags. Or they end up strung out, missing, whichever. Because sometimes they don't even got to tell you. It's like you kill one roach and just leave it there. The rest of the roaches be like, oh, they killing roaches in here. Let's go. You feel me? But that's what I'm saying, telling you. Like, that shit is crazy. Them motherfuckers knew what they was doing. They knew Chris Brown wasn't going to be down. That's why they came out with Justin Bieber. Because that's the only nigga that sound close to motherfucking Chris Brown. I done told y'all that. That nigga, but he too damn tormented. He not on that shit either. That's why Chris Brown is really going in. I'm telling y'all, these people that standing up, putting foot on necks, they are gonna be the ones that's not here to trick you. They're not here. They're not the ones that's here to fool you. They're here to reveal the truth. Y'all talking about y'all haters. Oh, you dick riding. You must like people talking about 50 Cent gay. If 50 Cent was gay, why the fuck would he be? Why would he be going so hard? A nigga that can get tapes put out on him. Why would he be going so hard? Like, y'all be showing people that y'all dumb and not that damn intelligent. If he was getting fucked, he'll be quiet like the rest of the people was, or be trying to gang up against the nigga. That would be 50 Cent. Duh. You must got some of them tapes. No. At the end of the day, those niggas went down that path of where they switched up. 50 Cent went down the path where, hey, I'ma make me the hater, the lover, the underdogs on top. Y'all didn't want to go that route. So when he stuck their hand out, they smacked his hand because they thought that they was above him or something. I don't need you to help me, nigga. I don't know how they came off. Now look at him. Now fucking look at him. When God Almighty people give you a window, you see that you need to take it. P. Diddy ain't want to take that window. Didn't 50 Cent off him a window? Like, y'all better, I'm telling you, People that's evil and wicked, they always miss the message because they dislike the messenger. And that's what gets them knocked the fuck off. Divine beings don't give a fuck who telling the motherfucking message if the message is for them. They get the message and they go about their business. They do not let the person who that they dislike distract them because they know that's nothing but the devil trying to make them miss out on their abundance. And we don't work from pride and ego. So when you work from pride and ego, man, I don't like them, so I ain't about to listen. And now you don't lost. No. Divine beings are not like that. I even told y'all I learned from shit. Even when a person wrong, I still learn some shit. You feel me? Like you gotta be different. And how you be different is be your fucking authentic self. That's how. What up, Britt? What up, Who Stole? What's up, Issa? I didn't even look down, man. Scout. What's up, Miss Sanders? What's up, Vera? I say hey to Miss Noah. I mean, yeah. Hey, Trishelle. Hey, Melinda. Hey, y'all, do any of y'all want to get a reading? This $30 donation before I get off? This shit was crazy. Cause like that Eminem shit. Oh, I do apologize. They were showing me some more clips of Eminem. That's why I'm telling y'all, like, y'all gotta really pay attention. Once these people sell their souls, like it's like, look at Rick Ross. You know what I'm saying? Like, look at me. Like, these people, they all gotta, they out there telling, y'all better gang the fuck up on them, or I'm gonna cut your check in half, or we're gonna do this, or we're gonna do that. Got it, boss. And they go out there and do what the fuck it is. These people are not waking up saying this is what we're gonna do. No, they're being controlled. They're puppets on the string. Only divine beings wake up and do what the fuck they love or do what they want to do. Everybody else is a slave. So if you're not a divine being, what are you? You're a slave. You a slave to something. Either you a slave to your job, you a slave to your kids. I don't know. You a slave to something. When you come to God Almighty side, you are not a slave. In that Bible, it tells you that a slave is a good. I don't know, a good. That's bullshit. That's some shit that them pagans inserted in there to trick y'all dumbasses. When you come to God Almighty side, you ain't a slave to nothing. You free spirited. You're not even a slave to your children. Like, society done fucked us up. Like, really did fuck us up. Because that's not the way to live. It's not the way to be. And I'm telling y'all, it ain't. If you been doing it that way, try it my way. Like, what I mean by my way is not like, oh, I created this, I invented that. No, it's like I'm here to give you the message. Like, what I'm telling you, try it. It don't hurt. You've been doing what you've been doing, hitting brick walls, falling off cliffs and shit. Try it. What is it gonna hurt? Oh, you getting close to God Almighty. Ooh, you being yourself. What is that gonna hurt? Let me tell you what the fuck it's gonna do. It's gonna make you be mad because this whole time you was ignoring the person who you desperately needed. The person who you desperately loved but did not know. Everybody gonna hit that when they finally see who they wasn't choosing, when you should have been choosing yourself. Once you finally hit up, I'm telling y'all, when you get that spiritual awakening, you gonna see you abandoned yourself. How you dismantled yourself, how you just threw yourself to the streets or to the wolves. I don't know. It's everybody different, but I know you gonna feel it. You gonna be mad that you didn't take time, like you didn't start in it, like start earlier, sooner, quicker. I'm telling you, everybody has that. Man, I should have been got on this path, or I should have been stopped doing this. I ain't know my worth. Like, come on. It comes a point in it comes a point in it comes a point in time in your life where you say, fuck the bullshit. I don't want to live in lack. And that's just not lacking material, like lacking everything, lacking peace, lacking joy. Like, you don't want to live that. You want to be able to rise grand and just be at peace. And that's how God Almighty created it. But we as people make it hard by engaging in shit that we shouldn't be engaging in due to whatever, whoever. Remove that. Because you don't look like a cool kid, you look like a fool, kid. Is what the fuck you look like. I'm not trying to beat you up. I'm telling you, hey, you can be great if you stop doing that. That's all I'm saying. If you don't want to be great, fuck it. Don't be walking around talking about, oh, well, I'm still great. No, the fuck you not. Yeah, you in great danger. You in great danger. That's what the fuck you is. You great and in danger. An endangered species. That's what the fuck you are. You can't be great without being connected to God Almighty and being your authentic self. That's what equals great. So if you're not connected to God Almighty, you're a peasant. In order for you to become royal, you must be connected to royal. It's only one being that's royal. That's why we're of royal. It's God Almighty, dumbasses. So if you're not connected to God Almighty, you're not royal. You will never be royal. It's not in your blood. You feel me? Don't get mad at me. It pays to feed the good. It feels good to be good to people. It feels good to be treated good. So I don't know where y'all coming from, but I come from a land of where we kumbaya, my lord. They say you try to be petty. That's what the bitches was trying to do, kumbaya. Nah, but we come from an era or an energy where we uplift people that are like us. We show them that, hey, you can do this. You can achieve this. We be your cheerleader when you need cheerleaders, be your therapist, anything. This is what you need to surround yourself with, a good foundation of people that really have your best interests at heart. When you surround yourself with that, you can build any fucking thing. And then y'all become strong as a unit. And once that unit becomes strong, then it inspires other people to create a union. But not a union just like yours, a union within what the fuck they got going on. Because it should be different communities all over. It should not be the same community, same community, same community, same community. Because that's a problem. That's repetition. God Almighty did diverse. Only the devil do repetition. Want everybody to be the same, fall in line and do the same shit. God Almighty created everybody different for a reason. Everybody can shine. Why? Because if you an indigo sun, child, why the fuck can't you shine? You come from the sun. So when you think, oh, it's over 12,000 people that do hair, how am I going to shine? You come from the sun, you going to shine. Your energy is what's going to make you shine. You being your authentic self is what's going to make you shine, your energy. If all y'all do hair, but you funny, and these bitches is dull, that's what's going to make bitches want to come get their hair done. Oh, nah, this bitch crack jokes. So, girl, I got to be up because you feel me. Your personality could be the game changer that would separate you from people. You feel me? That personality. It ain't, I'm telling you, like how you treat people and blah, 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 that determines, the character and all this shit, like if you get in your frequency and vibration. But your personality, that's who you are as a person. Like, that is what separates you from everybody. That's why I tell you to be your authentic self. You cannot find nobody that's going to have the same personality as you. So if you in a business where it's a lot of people, your personality is what's going to separate you. But you can't fake a personality because that's energy manipulation. You must be your real self. Like it was a bitch that turned ghetto over 3 months. You feel me? Like that shit crazy. Like that's not how you do it. And you don't want to get something or get viewers or gain people or friends or relationship based off a lie or something that you got to manipulate. You want it to be authentic. You don't want to create a personality because it's going to be a time where you get caught up. So if you come in with your own personality from sunrise to sunset, you're going to always be in that energy. You ain't got to say, oh, hey, you said this, you did that. Like, you ain't got to do that. And then you will know that people really fuck with you, and that'll make you feel better about yourself versus you faking a personality and knowing that these people only fuck with you because you're lying. That's worse. And it don't matter what these people say when I'm telling you, that really hurts the self-esteem. That really hurts the spirit. Damage the flesh, all of that. Because they know the truth. They know, oh, well, you know what? I had to trick him in order for him to like me. Like, what the fuck? Like, because, it'll be bitches like, I won. But you had to trick him into liking you. They know that. And that's what really, like, I'm telling you, it brings them down. But I'm about to get off of here. Since didn't nobody want no reading, I am available for readings. Any type of services. Well, not any type. My services, I am available. If you would like to book a reading, my cash app is $capital S Spinkstarot. My Zelle is Spinkstarot@yahoo.com. Cash app has a fee depending on what services you get. Shout out to Issa and Vera El Dos Santos for the Western Union, which is a flat out $10 fee, but you got to email me to get that. If you would like to send a donation, if you would like to send a donation, but it's not required but greatly appreciated, you can. If you don't send a donation, or you do, I still fuck with you as long as you're not evil or negative. If you book a reading or don't book a session or one of my services, I still fuck with you as long as you're not evil or negative. So, that's it. When it comes to my HBBs and divine beings, sending you guys nothing but love, light, peace, joy, healing, and protected energy. When it comes to you guys, HBBs and divine beings, may God Almighty, the Most High, Allah, Source, the Creator, the highest of the high, ELOHYM, be with you, within you, and surrounding you. Namaste, gang gang.